Hello, I hope you people are doing well. And in this video is a continuation of our last video, which was operators, right? So in our last video, we have seen three operators, right? We have completed. We have seen arithmetic, we have seen concatenation, and we have seen logical. Okay, so we are left with relational, comparison, and special and subquery operator. Okay, so actually in last video we have seen relational and comparison as well. Okay, but I didn't tell you that that was comparison and relational. So what is a relational? Whenever you want to check what is the relation between two column or two value, at that time we'll go for relation. Means is my this column, salary column, uh, is greater than 1000. So basically in this filter condition, what I'll see, I'll want the information of the employees whose salary is greater than 1000, right? Whose salary is less than 1000, who is getting commission, uh, like that. Okay, whenever we want to know the relation between two operands, and it can be column or value, at that time we'll go for relational operator. Okay, for comparison, if we have seen the comparison, right, in filter condition, where whenever we will use the operator equal or not equal to, that is comparison, right? We have seen, right, department number equal to 30. This is nothing but we are comparing, right? So we want the result of department number 30 employees, like that. Okay, so we have seen this. Okay, now coming to our special operators, which is in, not in, between, not like is, not is. Okay, so let's move on to our first operator of first special operator, which is in. Sorry, which is in. Okay, so in is basically, in one condition you are checking multiple condition, right? Like suppose if I want to check, I want to know the employee detail who belongs to department 10 as well as 30. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll, for all the detail, for all the records, I'll use an asterisk from EMP, our table name, where in our filter condition, what I can write. If I'll say I want the information of the employees who belongs to department 30 or department 10. So what I'll write, I'll say department number equal to 30, first condition, or second condition using a logical operator, department number equal to 20, right? I'll write like this. But instead of this, I can write select star from EMP, where in instead of writing two OR conditions, I'll go with one in 20, 30. So basically this in will works as a check as a OR condition only. Okay, so it is used to check if a specified value matches any value in the list. Okay, any, right? Any is equal to or. Whenever whenever your output will match any of the values in this particular list, then you should get an output, right? See here, this is an example. Okay, now how not in will work. Remember, whenever we want to negate something, at that time we'll go for not in. So if I want all the records of the employee, but the employee should not belong to 20 or 30 department number, so for that I'll do not in. So what will be my syntax? Select star from employee where department not in 20 or 30. Okay, now moving to our next operator, special operator, which is between and non-between. Between, like when we want to find a value within a specific range, right? At that time we'll go for between. Okay, now suppose I want to find the salary of the employee, all the details of the employee, where salary between 500 to 2000. This is my this suppose this is I want to display. In what I'll do, I'll use this query. I'll write a query using a between operator, and of course along with that I have to mention low range as well as high range. Okay, so always keep in mind you have to write the lowest range first, then the highest range. So select start from EMP where salary ranges between, using a between keyword, 500 and 2000. So this is the syntax you have to keep in mind. Now if I want to negate this, what I'll use? Not between. Okay, so I want to find the information of the employees whose salary doesn't ranges between 500 and 2000. So what I'll use? Where sal not between 500 and 2000. Okay, so coming to our next special operator, which is like. So whenever suppose my query is display all the details of the employee whose name starts with K. Okay, so for that kind of query we'll use a like operator. Okay, so basically pattern matching. When you want to do a pattern matching in string comparison, at that time you'll go for like operator. Okay, there are two things you should keep in mind. Okay, now first is this one. If I'll use this thing in my single quotes, what will happen? This will say me after k you can have n number of values and it can be anything like that. Okay, now if I use a this then k, then I say this. What this signifies? Underscore signifies before k you will have, you must have one character, single character before k, and after k you can have n number of values. Like suppose it can be a k anything, it can be a k anything. Basically, suppose if my requirement is like this, I want the name of the employees who has Kumar in their surnames. Okay, Kumar in their surnames. Like that, suppose. So how will I write it? I'll say in front I can have anything, but in the middle I'll have a Kumar. Okay, then I can have anything, right? Okay, so this is nothing but a pattern matching. Now suppose I write like this, something like this, and make a pattern like this. So what this says, the particular string can start with anything but it must end with a k. Okay, so this means you can have n number of character, and here this means single character, single char. You'll have single char here, n char. Now suppose I want to find someone whose last name starts with whose last name starts with no, whose last name should start with a C. So what I'll do, I'll use this, and should end with a Y. So anything in between, you can have anything. For that, what I'll use, percentage sign, but in last I want a Y. So this would be my query. Okay, now if I want my surname should start with J, but in my second ending point, in my second last value should be K, should be AK. So what I'll do, I'll write a AK like that. Okay, yeah, So similarly, not like. So if I say my name should not start with a K, so what I'll do, I'll use a not like. So my column name, not like, shouldn't start, right? So I'll use a K. So this is how your like works. Now coming to our is. So is basically will check your column contains null value or not. Is and is not is always mainly we use in SQL to check that our particular column contains a null value or not. Okay. Now you'll see while we'll write query, you'll see that your commission column has null values, and if you do a select star from your EMP where com is null, you'll see all the employee records whose commission is null. Basically, suppose if I want to frame a question, so my query question would be, I want all the details of the employee who doesn't have any commission, right? Basically, your commission is null or your commission column is equal to 0, right? So how we can write it? Select star from EMP where your commission equal to 0 or your commission is null, right? We can use this. Now, so this is how your is and is not works. So yeah, that's all for the operators, and we are left with only one operator, which is subquery operator. So as we move on with the SQL thing, and as we move on with the subquery writing, we'll get to know about the subquery operators as well. For the simple query part, you just keep in mind these operators what we have learned today and in the first part of the video. And in the next part of the video, I'll will do a practical application of whatever we have learned today. Okay. And I hope you people are making notes, and I hope you people are enjoying the videos. And if you have any doubt or any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. And whoever has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for that. Have a nice day.